Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Woodykins. We are at Mitch on Risk playing a little round four practice. This is Zombie Outbreak. We are in Las Vegas. Yeah, I saw you just hop on, General Moonflare. Good luck to you also. We are playing in Vegas with blizzards, with fog, fixed card bonuses. We are in the last position in turn order, which is fun. Micro right in front of us. General Moonflare in the fourth position. We didn't see General Moonflare stats. He's an intermediate. Red goes first. So the general strategy is to build your big stack first. Build that big stack first. Attack off. Find you a bonus to go for early. And lay claim to it early. The bonuses work like this. Vegas is a +7 in the top left. North Las Vegas is a +4 up at the top. Down at the bottom, Henderson's a +7 and Lake Mead's a +4 respectively. Spring Valley, the Strip, Sunrise Manor are 4-3-2. And then Enterprise, Paradise, and Greater Whitney are 4-3-4. So those are your smaller bonuses in the middle that are more competitive, that a lot of people fight over and lay claims to early. If you're early in the turn order, add your troops in here to one of these bonuses so that people understand that's the bonus you're trying to take. Lay that early claim to it. Even though you don't necessarily take it in your round one move, you don't have to necessarily take it. Although General Moonflare goes ahead and takes the Strip in his first move. And he fortifies over here to the Valley. So he takes the Strip and thinks that he can lay claim to a second bonus in his first turn, which is a bit greedy, some might say. He also boxes out my +3, so I can't get it anywhere useful. So that's kind of a tough spot. One option is to come down here to Lake Mead. The problem is, I believe Upper Boulder hits Paradise Hills. You guys can verify that for me. Does Upper Boulder hit Paradise Hills? I think it does, which means you're at a 4-guard minimum you got to have in here, plus a portal. Going to be really tough to take Lake Mead. I don't know where else I go. I could potentially make a move on Greater Whitney, knowing that black is over on this left side of the board. I didn't get to see where Micro went. So I'm not going to do the attack off because I am in that last position where you have a little trouble getting to pick your territory. So I'm attacking with my bonus stack in hopes that I can just let everybody know that I would like to take that. I'm going to fortify. These 2s are probably going to be gone, but I'm going to try to add to it just a little bit and get at least one of them over to my bonus. Zombies go wild on this first turn. They're taking out all the little stacks. The way zombies get their initial position is they take 1 territory from each player, and then they get to attack with those numbers. And that's their initial attack. Again, they can only attack if they have double the number of troops. So this 9 is going to attack somewhere. He's going to hit one of these 2 2s from this 9. Once he hits the 2 2s, he'll get a +1 back, and then he'll hit my 2. Unless he runs out of time, I guess, is possible. So there he goes. He hits my 2, then he goes down, thankfully. So he doesn't take these 1s out. All that doesn't really matter, but it feels a little better that he didn't take these 1s yet. So there you go. So the zombies have taken a huge swath through the center of the map here. General Moonflare would surely like me to move my 3 stack out of here, but he's also getting his second bonus, so I don't know if I want to be like that friendly with him. Not sure. Thinking about it. Okay, so when you're in fog, watch what people are getting in bonuses. Solid gets 3, which means he does not have the Sunrise Manor bonus yet, but it looks like that's what he's going for, and he may have just taken it on that turn. He's got a 5 stack here. Sunrise Manor is just a +2 with a 2 territory guard. Black gives the... Oh no, orange gives the knuckle bumps. Maybe it was black, not sure. I think they're saying we're good to work together. Orange has a 7 stack down here, but blue has a 6 stack down here. They both want Enterprise, which I would say is the #1 most coveted bonus on this map based off of my practice games. And it looks like they have maybe a disagreement over who has the claim to it. Oh, black is signaling that he would like me out of here, it looks like. So I will signal a little laugh back to him. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I move the 3 to give him his second bonus during round 2? Even though he's basically blocked me off from being able to do anything over there. Feels like I can't just let him do that. Alright, here we go with micro. We haven't seen what micro's doing at all. What did he get this turn? He got 3. So no one started with a bonus except General Moonflare, who we know has the strip and this nice setup where the blizzards are helping the strip a lot on this map. We are going to work towards our bonus. We don't know if we're going to fully get it here, because we have to leave so many guards. We probably leave it like that for now. And we have to be patient about it and maybe take it next turn. We're going to leave one more there. Okay. We're in a bad position because we got forced out of where we wanted to be. This is the problem with being in the last position on the board. For sure, the problem is just how you have to deal with that. Zombies take some more territory up north. Now this will be the interesting turn to see who has bonuses. The problem with not taking a bonus in your first 2 turns is not so much the troops, it's that everyone sees you as a weak option and potentially someone to go after for a bounty in the game. So keep that in mind. There's kind of a psychological piece. Sala gets 5. That means he's locked up Sunrise Manor. He takes a 10 stack and attacks down into Paradise. Attacks down into Paradise. Orange and blue still have a standoff happening here. That is Micro and Zombie have a standoff going on. And they're right next to Moonflare's bonuses. So they've got a big stack sitting next to Moonflare, who is trying to take a second bonus, while Orange and Blue have no bonuses. So that'll be interesting to see how those social dynamics work out of that situation. I've left this 3 to make Moonflare go through it. He's going to have to go 6 on 3 or 8 on 3 if he wants it. He takes the easy take of the 1 down in Enterprise. Oh, and he leaves the 6 stack down in Enterprise. So now there's 3 stacks from 3 different opponents down in Enterprise on its 4 territories. I technically am down there too, but that doesn't really matter. Orange is not going to like that he just put that stack down there. Okay. That is interesting. Red is into Paradise here. Black has the strip. Red has Sunrise Manor. So 2 of the 6 small bonuses are taken. The zombies have not been hit super hard in this game, so we're not expecting a huge zombie outbreak because they have not been hit hard. Not a lot of bonuses are taken right now, so we don't expect them to come hit us hard anytime soon. Okay. What do we do? So we are going to keep working on our bonus. Problem is I just don't have quite enough troops to hold it. Because my troops have been kind of wasted. I could take that 3 on a 2 there. We got to make this move first. I'm just a little apprehensive after that last round where the zombies went berserk. It's very possible they just completely crushed me right here. So let's hope that that doesn't happen again. 97? No! Okay, they have 97, but they also have a lot of the map right now, so they're pretty spread out. So they weren't adding huge numbers to the stacks. That's what happened in that last game. They got a big increase of 120 or whatever, and they only had like 10 territories, so they're adding 12 to every territory. And that's what makes zombies really challenging when you have a situation like that. All right, here goes red. He's getting his 5. He's got his bonus. Red and black are the only two that have secured bonuses. They've secured a +2 and a +3. Red's got a 9 external he's working with out here in North Las Vegas. I don't know if he's going to take that, because these ones are just going to be taken immediately by the zombies, so I'm not sure if he was just wanting to see what everyone had out there. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, so there we go. Zombie makes the big move. He hits Micro. He gets tired of Micro sitting there, but he has opened himself up to get hit by Moonflare. We'll see if he signals to Moonflare to get out of there. Moonflare does not seem to be getting out of there. He goes and hits Micro and takes him out of the game. So that is an early bounty by Moonflare. And he gets 10 on the cards. Okay. So he's going to use that to take his second bonus or try to take Zombie out of the game. I don't know how much Zombie has left down there. He just used a bunch of his big stack also. 2 players laying claim for the same bonus when you're playing against zombies is a recipe for disaster. Alright, we're having to play super patient, which is so frustrating. I think... Ugh, does that need better? I want to kind of use these troops, but I don't know a really easy way to do that. So I think I just have to do this. Okay, red is pretty spread out. He could definitely get hit by zombies. These ones could turn into bigger numbers. Zombies only get 29, fortunately, there. We're playing a much different game than we just played, so you guys are going to see 2 dichotomies. The first game we played with a bunch of help from our human players all around us, helping protect our borders. This game we're kind of playing lone wolf style. All right. Here goes red. He had a couple of individual options taken out. He adds to his guards on Sunrise Manor, which is his +2 he has here in the center of the map. He's working on an external down in Paradise, but he has not been able to take it, which is this +4 or this +3 string through here. Black says we're good because he's bordering him likely between Paradise and the Strip. He takes and moves back. Okay. Alright, Zombie's going. Zombie got 3 troops. I think he's still working down an enterprise. I don't know for sure, but that was kind of what was happening when we left that area. Don't know how much he has left. It looks like he's rolling a little bit. The dice aren't moving a lot. He's slider rolling. So he's rolling some small stacks. Could be hitting black, but black's not reacting, so not likely. He might have just one big stack that he's hitting zombies with, and so he's slidering down. Not sure. Uses up almost his whole turn attacking there. General Moonflare has 4 cards because he got the early bounty on Micro. He gets a 10 trade in. Does he go to hit zombie or are they working together now? Attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, attack 4 takes out zombie. Alright. X zombie. Not the zombies. X zombie. Alright, so General Moonflare's got 2 bounties already. He is looking good. Very intimidating position to be in the game. I am going to make sure I am not taken out for my cards before my next turn. When you have a player that's playing this strongly, I think that's the way to play it. Fortify back here and see how it goes. All right, so we're down to 3 human players. We have the zombies in first position with 37 new troops they're getting ready to add. Hopefully not doubling us anywhere. They're not doubling us, so we're okay. Red is Sala, still alive. Black is General Moonflare, who has 2 bounties already. Went really aggressive early and took the strip and wanted to take the valley, but I kind of held him off a little bit there. And now likely has Enterprise also, so we're guessing his next turn he's going to be a plus 11. Red is still a 5, so he's getting this plus 2, but he has not taken the zombies out of Paradise. Haven't been able to move fast enough, but he just got cards. Yeah, he just got the 10 trade on cards. So now he takes Paradise, likely. Yeah, he split guards back down. Black says we're good because Black sees him down there now. He moves some of his guard from Sunrise down to try to hold Paradise also. Okay. Black gets 10 from trading in cards again. So not only has he gotten the 2 bounties, but he's also been very fortunate in his cards. Black's finishing off Enterprise probably. Oh, he started his turn with 3 troops. So what happened? Oh, he had to get the bounty, he had to thin out a little bit, and that's what happened. Okay. So we are going to keep protecting ourselves from getting killed by zombies, which is kind of the whole point of this game. And we fortify back. See what happens here. Zombies get 35. We're just trying not to get doubled up so they can't hit us from here is the goal. They take a couple of territories maybe. Just some easy takes that people had. I think Black has fortified his bonuses now. Red's at 8 because he got his 2 bonuses now. And Red gets a 10 trade. So these guys keep getting the 10 trades. So that's cool. That's cool. Which is helping them move faster through the board for sure. Red is rolling. He's had 2 attacks. He's got Sunrise Manor, he's got Paradise. I don't see him working on Enterprise because Black has that, I think. Black has the Strip and the Valley over here. If he didn't roll, I don't think he rolled any more than that, so he did 2 attacks, maybe just to see what all Black had down here. Black gets 14 troops. Woof. So Black has Enterprise, Spring Valley, the Strip, which is his 11, plus his 3 for territories. He's rolling. He got an easy take. He's happy now because he's outgaining us by a bunch. So he is taking his troops and headed home. Okay, so what we do is continue to defend against zombies. Bet you didn't guess I was going to say that. We work like that. Zombies are only getting 33. The human players are not hitting the zombies super hard right now. So the zombies are just getting +1s. They're not going to double up super fast on any of us. Yeah, so Black was right there to see Orange just hit you micro for sure. And Black's now got 2 bounties. He's gaining a ton of troops with those bonuses, so he's in a great position for sure. Was that very frustrating, Micro, when you were trying to claim the same bonus as Xombi there? That's about as depressing as it gets, I think. Especially when you have zombies to also defend against at the same time. Oh, he did? Micro says Xombi suicided in the game before. That can get a little dicey in these practice games for sure. Really don't want someone to come at me for cards. I'm playing the Staying Alive game right now, so we'll do that. Alright, we're gonna go with that for now. Yeah, it's tough to pretend like you didn't just play the same player, before and carry over those emotions. I feel like in tournament games, the emotions are less involved and people are less likely to go for a revenge kill or anything like that. Alright, here goes Red. Red is now getting. Sala is getting 8. He's still got his 2 bonuses. He's attacking a couple of times. I'm not exactly sure where he's working because I know Black has him boxed in from this side. So it's possible he's working up here in Las Vegas proper. Hard to say for sure. Here goes General Moonflare. He's just gonna slowly take over the board. He's getting 14 troops a turn there. We're gonna keep bobbing and weaving over here. Ooh, a sneaky red position. Cool, cool. We've been waiting to take a portal because we don't necessarily want to pop our head out of here and let black know exactly what all our positions are. Knowing that he's already taken 2 bounties and he's got a bunch of bonuses and stuff. So that's part of the reason we're playing a little slow. I think red came through that portal checking to try to see where I was at. Or maybe it was an easy take at the time, I'm not sure. Red adds a guard to Sunrise Manor. Okay. General Moonflare's got cards. He's got 14. Oh, he only got 6 on the trade this time. He's been getting some great trades. I'm glad I turned in cards when I did to make myself less juicy. But he's getting about 20 troops. He's staying friends with red through the middle there. He's attacked 1 time, fortifies back. So he's just going to keep outgaining us for now. I did not get cards on 3. That would have been cool. I'm sliding down to where my blitz win chance is 100%, in case you guys are wondering why I'm doing that. To limit the potential troops that I lose. While I'm in this portal, black's got a 23. Yeah, I'm kind of popping my head up through here to see what everyone's got. So I'm using this opportunity before the zombies clear it back out. See what everyone's got there. So red's got an 11 down at the bottom of Paradise. Zombies are getting 56. That's a bigger allotment than they've been getting. That's a +2. That's a little close to my 8 over here. Don't like that. So I need to build that up next turn. Dragoon Slayer, how did it all turn out? See if we can figure out who won that last game. Did you guys just finish up? That was a long end game there. Alright, red continues to add slowly to his guards. My goal is if I learn one thing in this whole game, I'm going to learn if Upper Boulder hits Paradise Hills here. So I can tell you guys if they connect. That's my big goal here. Not winning, that would be crazy, but getting to see if these 2 territories connect. For you guys. Oh, you got colorblind. You don't know the player's name, that one? Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I want to move that. Oof, that's a little close, huh? Need to move one down here. Help protect that against that 14. I'm not sure who was who, but both remaining players suicided you and zombies ate your brains. Yeah, that sounds really painful, man. Sorry it went down like that for you. Sunrise Manor was working for you for a long time in that +2 there. Alright, Solid's getting +8 still. He gets 6 on the trade. He's got a +2 coming out of Sunrise Manor. He's got a +3 for Paradise, which is 5. And he's getting his territory bonus of 3, so that's 8. I don't know who's fist bumping. Maybe me? I doubt it. It's got to be black. I guess I could say, yeah, we're good, man. Jolie wants to clarify and say that it wasn't a suicide. I went for the kill, and even if I don't get it, zombies kill you. Also, I won the game. So Jolie ends up winning the game. He was playing as Magenta in the last position. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tough part. The zombies were hitting hard early in that game, so Jolie definitely was able to find a way to kind of scrap through it. Tricky setup. All right, here goes Moonflare. He's up to here. He's now in 2 portals. Nice, we got a little portal to look through now. The problem is because of the location of the portal, I still have to keep it as a guard. I got a 10 trade. Wow, things are looking up, guys. We're gonna add a couple here before I forget. And one there before I forget. And then we can add here. Alright, and we fortified back down. Annoyingly, we're just having to keep so many guards right now. We're not being very efficient about our territories. Red's having the same trouble. Black has had a lot more opportunity to be efficient with his guards and build up big stacks. We've had to spread out our stacks a lot more against these zombies. They're still at +2, so at any time these zombies could be about ready to have a huge outbreak, and I just missed a doubling apparently. Yeah, because they got a big ad. Ugh. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah. So Dragoon says it feels like there's a reset that's going to happen like round 3 to 5 every game, and that's pretty true because around round 2, once people start taking those bonuses, you really push back the zombies. This game it didn't happen because we weren't taking bonuses very fast. But as you push back those zombies, they regroup once they get under that 40 troop level. Red just goes for the easy take there, I think. I don't think he's trying to cause me any harm by doing that. Black gets 4 for trading in cards on 5. That stinks. That's what I've been dealing with all game. Okay. So we probably need to take our bonus back. Black's got 230 stacks sitting in portals. He just attacked, but I think he only attacked once on that turn. Okay, so we're going to take our early card trade of a 10, make ourselves a little less juicy for our opponents. We're going to attack here, roll down, split, so we're defending ourselves against zombies. I didn't even see the double that I missed last time. I looked up too late, I guess. Yeah, the reset's interesting because the people that play, it just depends on the game. So if everyone's playing aggressively and taking a lot of bonuses, the person who played safely, kind of like you did last game, where you held just a small bonus with big stacks, you were in the best position. But if everyone plays conservatively and doesn't try to take multiple bonuses, it flips the game to where the zombies aren't hit then and they're not going to hit you as hard, so there's an advantage of taking extra bonuses. So you almost want to do what's opposite of all your opponents, is kind of how it works in this, which is definitely different than how we would normally play any risk game, really. All right, here goes Red. He's attacked twice, I think. Fortifies back. We haven't seen Red move around a lot. I'm wondering where his attacking's happening. It feels like it must be up here. Because General Moonflare's not losing any bonuses. He's up to 15 troops per turn. We're not seeing Red down here, and we're not seeing Red up here. We know Black has all of this. Black has Spring Valley, the Strip, Enterprise. Red has Paradise and Sunrise Manor. No way black has No, black does not have Vegas. So it's pretty interesting. Black's up to 40 troops. He attacks off and retreats back to his portal, so he's just going for an easy take there, not taking any ground. Okay, we get 7. We're just checking our options here. Think what I do is this and try to thin them out a little bit. That didn't go well. Alright, zombies get 50. They're getting +2s. They got an 18 on my 9. They're going to hit me. Unless the 18 comes to the 1. No, of course not. That would have been convenient. Alright, they hit a couple of spots, but not a lot. Red's got all his guards lined up here, and he's really creating a nice border for black. He's got Sunrise Manor through Paradise, and possibly down in here into Henderson. He may be creating an entire wall for black to not have to guard. Don't know if he realizes what favor he's doing to him. Problem is he's before him in turn order in terms of where he's at with the zombies, so even if he makes a fortify, black could protect himself before the zombies hit him. Which makes me wonder if I make some kind of crazy move, you know? Black probably takes me out in the next couple turns. Only 2 cards. Doesn't help him a ton there. 2 attacks from black. Fortifies back. Alright, what do we do? If I attack there, I can't fortify back enough. Do I make a crazy game move? I'm sure that's what you guys would like to see. The crazy game move is hitting here and hoping that these guys don't have this all blocked off to where the zombies can run through them. But he does have it blocked off with a 32 stack. Oh my gosh, black is crushing us. Sure. We were just kind of hoping that maybe that was going to open up some sort of gap, but he's got it all blocked off just fine. Zombies will not get big enough to hit red there. Yeah, I think black probably takes me out, but red may hit me also because I just broke him. I was more breaking red in hopes of getting to a back door of black, hoping that maybe he could get through him, but that didn't work out super well. So it was kind of my only hope. They're both outgaining me. I was struggling as these zombie stacks keep getting bigger and bigger when you're in this situation, and black's just outgaining us by a ton. So you're kind of at this point playing for 4th place, I guess. Red can't get the bounty. He just doesn't have enough. He could have moved a big stack into here. Oh, he might have, yeah. That's the tough part in zombies is by the time you get to someone, if you went all around the board trying to find someone, you may not have enough left to finish the kill. So there is a bit of a hide and seek strategy that you can use to try not to finish in that last spot or whatever. So yeah, black's going at red because he probably ended up wasting a lot more troops. Yeah, red just ended up having to go all over the board trying to find me to get that bounty, and that's definitely possible in the tourney game because bounties are so critical in terms of free points, you know. So black is hitting red. I haven't seen him attack a ton. He's not attacking super fast. Oh, he got him. Got him right before the time went out. That would have been interesting if that would have worked out differently. Black doesn't get to get cards in turn, so I get to go. I don't get cards on 3. That would have been cool. So the name of the game now is Can You Hide? Which is going to be really hard to hide. Oh yeah, I'll be able to hide a little bit. Ugh, I really told you guys I was going to figure out these connect, and you know what? I'm going to figure it out. They do. They do connect. We now know for sure. Whatever. So yeah, they connect. At least I got that accomplished, right? Like, who needs to win? If you at least know that Upper Boulder and Paradise Hills connect, like that is gold kind of information that could really help you in your tournament. So you're welcome. I threw my whole game just to get you guys that little piece of info. So you're very welcome. Here comes some zombies. The zombies are going to hit black pretty hard because he probably just had to spread quite a bit to take red out of the game and didn't get to fortify a lot at the end of that turn. So who knows how hard black's getting hit. But he had a 32 stack that we know the zombies aren't hitting. It'll be interesting to see how much of black is really left. I think he's in just fine position, but that'll certainly be interesting to see. He gets 10 troops, so we still got. Oh, and he gets 10 from cards, of course. He gets 10 for cards, 10 for troops. So he still has a couple of bonuses still protected down there. Now he just doesn't know about my like 7 different external positions I have around the board. So he's got to go find all of those, right? Ooh, he attacks and fortifies. He's worried about the zombies positioning relative to him at this point. Interesting. Or he's trying to preserve second for me, not sure. Not really worried about it. Just real quick, purple circles mean they're mine because I'm purple. But the green circles mean those are zombie territories, just in case you guys are curious why there are green circles like that. Ah! I accidentally ran into him when I was trying to hide. Talk about one of your all-time backfires there. Man. Good news is the zombies will take out the tracks in between. So we'll have to decide how far I fortified. Zombies are just fortifying, not attacking, so they're not hitting them any harder there. He's getting 14, so he was able to secure another bonus in that last turn. He's setting himself up to be able to clean up zombies at the end of this. Oh, but he's got someone to come through the portal, surely. Oh no. I don't have enough to add to be able to protect myself from zombies, I don't think. So he loses the bounty on me, unfortunately. I'll try to protect myself as best I can, but I'm pretty sure he loses the bounty on me. Twelve's gonna hit my 6 unless it goes the 1 first and loses some. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a practice game. Ooh! Oh. Yeah, the map is so open. It's really tough for this. All right, hope you guys appreciate it. If you want to check out this game and all my other games, including my zombie series, you can check it out at Mitch on Risk. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys got a recommended raid for me here of who we should be raiding at the end of this. Let's see who's on real quick. If anyone has a recommended one, I'm happy to oblige. Let's go raid. Ooh, got a lot of Risk going on. That's cool. A lot of people playing some Risk right now. Let's try to do Jowls. Yeah, Jowls. That's what I got, Dragoon. Jowls 215. Ah, he doesn't allow raids. Okay, we're gonna try another one here. Wow, we are striking out. Yeah, thanks for playing. Also, really appreciate it. We're gonna try one more and then just give up, right? Bad gameplay, Boppo. Okay, we're giving up on the raids. Thank you guys for watching.